Yep, you're
This
next.
trigger everywhere.
Trigger warning
Okay,
all up and through.
yeah. So it says my 30 year old girlfriend. Okay, sorry, he's 30. I never know how to read the top of these things. I swear to God. He's 30, she's 28. Told me she miscarried when she actually had an abortion. Is this a relationship ending thing? Yes.
Yes.
There's no
Yes.
trust. Like, there's no trust. What are you guys doing? What are you building? Like, okay.
Exactly.
I'm
Like,
like,
yes.
what are you building? But
What
okay,
question are you
explain.
asking?
Like
Yes. Unless you
today,
can find it, trust her again. But yeah.
it says today she slipped and I found out that she had an abortion and did not miscarry. She said her parents pressured her. She also doesn't want me to upset them. Apparently everyone knew but me. I just feel hurt. You're building nothing, but okay. You also immediately wanted to try again. What the hell?
This girl is also bad case.
Which is what are people dating? Okay, whatever.
Some of them, the girl to get problem for it.
What are you guys dating? Okay. Which is confusing to me. When I asked her why she would do this, she said it was all her parents. So you can't make decisions on your own. So are
Then,
you?
then, then,
This is
then
what you
you
want
should,
to
you should, you,
marry?
you shouldn't be in a relationship. If your parents are still pressuring you, you shouldn't be
Is
in a
this what he wants to
relationship.
marry? Okay, cool. Okay.
Don't stick beside her, son. Don't stick beside her.
I asked her why she would tell everyone. You should tell the man first. Okay. I asked her why she would tell everyone but me. She didn't have a great answer. I don't understand why she would end one pregnancy, then want another a couple weeks later. I've witnessed this, by the way, on some ratchet TV show. I'll come to
Okay?
that.
Because I was like, what?
Not in my personal
These
life, no.
abnormal behaviors.
I have. I'll tell you. I'll confirm.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry if this isn't a great post, but it all just happened, and I'm not sure what to do. I support a woman's choice, so am I allowed to be upset? Yes.
Yes.
Update. We talked, and we said if she was pregnant and she had issues, they would both abort, but that was not the case. Perfectly healthy baby. Well, quote. And I asked if she was worried I wasn't mine. She swore it was. Her relationship with her parents is she complains about them, but will bend over backwards to please them. You have not found a wife. You have not found a good thing.
There's no favor here.
You haven't found a good thing. Please.
No, so yeah, I mean, so he thinks that that's crazy that she complains about them, but I'm like, that's really textbook though. That's how it is that you
Yeah.
complain about them because you don't want to, but then you do because that influence that they have in her life is something that
Mm-hmm.
she hasn't been able to break free of, and
Yeah. I just
it's
think
not
it's weird.
something easy. No, it's definitely weird. It's not something easy. So I feel like,
Yeah.
and so she got pregnant to abort. Why would she abort? And then why would she want to try again? I'm confused.
I suss one
Okay,
thing out.
okay.
The baby man. The one where he said she
Is the
swore
baby
it.
has up
How
and
can
down?
you believe her? She didn't tell me. Nothing this person can say that will make me believe. I'm the kind of person that I'm almost a one and done kind of person.
Mm,
And in this kind of, if it's this heavy, like you can be doing a lot of everything, but if it's this heavy, I'm like, okay, goodbye, kind of thing. Like,
yeah.
how can she be pregnant for you and you're in a relationship and she doesn't tell you that, hey, I don't think I want to keep the baby. Let's have this conversation. But you're telling your parents, that's one, that's not a grown up adult. Sorry.
It's not. Yeah,
Like her
she's not doing
parents are
that
still
kind
making
of.
decisions for her.
Then she knows to
Sorry.
be in a relationship.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Or my thing is maybe she cheated, didn't know who the baby daddy is, and her parents are like, you better you want this, you want to keep this man? Maybe that's the advice they
Got it.
gave her and everybody gave her. I don't
Cut
know.
it. Cut it.
Cause
Cut it.
yeah. It's
Well,
just
for me, I
yeah.
think that I think she's a people pleaser, and I think that the reason why she's trying to offer getting pregnant again is because she's a people pleaser, and now she's trying to
She
please
wants
her
to please
boyfriend.
him.
I don't
Okay.
think she wants to have a baby yet. She because clearly,
So
I
she'll
mean,
get
for her to
pregnant again
abort,
and then go and abort
yes,
again.
yes,
Oh
because the girl
wow.
has problems. I think that the guy needs to break up with her. She has some growing up to do, and that's fine. But she needs to grow up. Like I
Hmm.
don't think that like whether she cheated or like whatever it's whatever definitely something is wrong. So she needs to go and
Mm-hmm.
grow up and figure herself out. Like I don't think that being in the relationship with this is going to be the best for this guy because this is how demons are born. The guy will
Mm,
now think that because if he keeps on staying and she keeps on, because she's definitely going to keep on throwing shit at him, because for us to do that kind of heavy shit, like abort and
yeah.
then lie that, and then okay, even if let us even say that she decided, why did she not go and tell people? Keep it to yourself. Let it die with you. Like, I'm so
Jeez,
sorry.
man.
If and once again, this is a heavy if something happens and I get pregnant and I'm like, I don't want to keep it, and I don't want anybody to pressure me to keeping it, and I decide to, you know, terminate. I'm to the grave. Well, no, I that's but well the thing well, I trust my own friends. My friends would that secret dies with them. We're all going to, as in whoever I tell, if I tell Tola and me it's only me rocking up to the grave.
It's me,
and the
you,
and the
and
doctor
God upstairs.
and
Because we'll
God of
talk
course.
about it. We'll
Yeah,
talk
yeah.
about it together. This girl, I'm just joking.
This girl is kid. I got this girl is kid, man.
I'm just messing. I'm just
Not to
messing.
make
No,
light, obviously we're not making light of the
no, no,
whole
no, no,
like,
no,
but
no.
it was crazy. Like I'm like, nah, it would be, and that's the thing, like you, and another thing I have an issue with, and this is something I've seen, is like people that they say, oh, my parents are overbearing or whatever, yet you can't still be telling them, knowing that they are going to overreact, you can't tell them things that will make them overreact. Why?
Yeah,
Then when they're overreacting, you'll be upset, or you'll be complaining that, oh, these people are overreacting, but you went to tell them. So what do you think is going to happen? So in this case, like, if you know that your parents are overbearing, as you become an adult and become more independent, you should start distancing yourself from your parents. In that you're not telling them everything you're doing anymore. You're not telling them the ones that concern them, the ones that okay they'll find out, and you tell them, like, okay, let's say you're traveling. You can tell them you're traveling. You don't have to give
hmm,
them plenty heads up so that they won't have time to
yeah,
be
yeah,
formulating dreams and
yeah.
visions.
Yeah. I agree. I feel the same way. Like, there's just certain things that I feel like you don't need to bother your parents to know.
Yeah.
I wouldn't think that. Okay, for example, like, let's say I was like not even just certain things, like certain jobs too. Like, I wouldn't even take because I know my mom can be like a bit of a worry sometimes. Like, she worries a lot. She's always thinking and everything. So I always try to protect her feelings in that aspect. But like, not at the detriment of self. Do you get? Some things are just not necessary. For example, like, okay, I know I'm traveling. Maybe I know I'm traveling and I probably know like 2 months in advance. I'm not gonna be telling her 2 months in advance that, hey, so you maybe like 2 weeks in advance, like, okay, oh, I'm
Just
traveling
say I'm
now.
dipping. Like, come on.
Yeah, or something like that. Yeah, because like there's some things are just not necessary. Like, don't put your parents through that, Don't,
Yeah, like telling your parents that
yeah,
you're aborted. Why are you telling them why?
yeah. Like, yeah, like,
I'm so
yeah,
sorry. But the way this guy described, your parents are not your friend. For what this guy described, your parents are not your friends. So
mm, yeah. And it's not like, oh, you're trying to keep secrets from your parents. That's not what we're not
no, no,
preaching
no.
that. We're just saying that certain
I'm
things are
preaching,
just
yeah, we need to set
not
boundaries and live
necessary.
your
Yeah,
life, yeah.
exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Especially if you know that your parents are the kind
Yeah.
of people that they have a lot of say and they want to always have say. You start keeping
Mm,
some things from them because you want to live your life and you just don't need all that strife.
yeah.
It's not in a
I don't
deceptive
even like,
manner.
because I don't even like to make them worry, because when they worry,
Yeah.
now I'm worrying,
Yeah,
thinking about
you don't
their
want them to
worry.
worry. Like you don't want to be thinking, oh, now I
Yeah.
said this. Like obviously you make mistakes, you slip up. Like I mean, my parents, they are, I mean, I feel like most parents, if you actually care about it, there are things that yeah you worry about. So
Hmm.
like and over time as a child, you start when you slip up and you realize, oh, this caused a big issue. You
Yeah,
learn
you learn and don't do that again.
like I'm not
Don't
gonna do
repeat
that
it.
again.
Yeah,
Why
when
the
it comes to
hell?
money, when it comes to, because they are usually just always worried about your safety,
Yeah,
your money. Have you
your
eaten? Are you
health.
sleeping well? Your health?
Yeah.
Like, are you broke? Those are major things that your parents are usually concerned about. So if you're like doing something that might raise their blood pressure a little, it will work out, but it's just like it's gonna take a little time. Yeah, I would say be careful. Don't you don't have to say everything. That's what I would say. Yeah.
Yeah, for example, when
Yeah.
I had one shoulder pain like this, did I go and tell my parents after my long history of hospitals? No, because I'm like,
Yeah.
until it's a thing, I'm not gonna just tell them that, oh, I
Yeah.
started having this pain. I've had pain.
Yeah.
Why would I freak them out like that and have them
Mhm.
panic? My mom has literally
Mhm.
not slept. One time I was in the hospital, she didn't sleep until she spoke to me because she was so worried about my mom because I was in the hospital. Like, so then
Yeah.
I'm not gonna stress these poor people out that they've
That
been through
is
so much.
true. That is true.
I mean,
Yeah.
Tola was with me in Nigeria. I don't feel. I mean, she has known me for so many years. I don't think I've ever been in the hospital as many times as I've been when it was in Nigeria.
Yes, it was a lot. It was a lot. Yeah.
So,
And it
as-
was, and it's not even just that, like, we're like intertwined now, like, not just
yeah,
as friends and family too.
her family,
So
yeah.
it, my mom
Then
is
she
also
now tell her,
worried,
she now tell her
you
mom that,
know,
oh,
mom is
Mirabelle, this,
worried
come on.
and everything. Yeah. So, like,
So
they're
we don't
worried,
tell them
everybody's worried.
unless,
Yeah.
yeah. So we won't tell them unless, I
Yeah.
mean, God forbid. But
No,
uh,
no, no. Don't
for
even
if it's
say
something,
anything.
if it's something small like, oh, my shoulder is paining me or something, and then tell her that to that mother, so that mother that big worry querying her and querying me.
Yeah. So it is
Why?
unnecessary. Like, even me myself, like,
You want
I
to
you
tell her because you feel like
yeah,
this.
I've had health issues myself, and I'm like, okay,
Yeah,
I'm going to go do like a checkup because something was acting up. I didn't I didn't disturb her with that. I was like, no, she's already going through. Let me do the checkup and get the results.
yeah,
And
that's good
it
results.
turned out
Yeah,
that everything is still good. Good, see, because that whole period of getting to know, and then with the, I'm not trying to call out the Canadian healthcare system, but like with the way things are here, like sometimes it takes a little while to get results, to get an appointment, to get this, to get that. That whole month, you probably just ruin the month for your parents because they're like the whole
every
month
time they
spending
call
with,
you, yeah, they'll be asking you
yeah,
about that. Every single time they'll be asking you
yeah,
about that.
worry, worry, worry.
So there's really no point.
I don't like when people around me are worried on my behalf. It
Yeah,
bothers
so
me.
which is why,
Yeah,
like, if I won't tell my parents about my shoulder pain, so they don't have to tell their parents that they aborted the baby. Is everything okay upstairs?
it's too deep now.
It is too
Yeah,
deep
because I don't know what you wanted them to use that information to do
to
exactly.
do.
Yeah, like, and I hope I'm never in that situation myself.
God forbid.
I
Look,
hope
I mean,
I'm
God
never,
forbid. Yeah, but like,
but
if whatever, it's gonna
yeah.
be between me and my partner, and that's where it stays. My his parents, my parents don't need to know. Just need to
Hmm.
know that, oh, we lost the baby. That's all they will
Yeah.
know. That's the level they will know at. That's
And it's
it.
crazy because when we were younger, our parents used to do that. They didn't tell us everything.
Yeah, my parents still don't tell me everything.
Yeah, exactly. Till now, like they sometimes they do. We don't know.
So I'm
So
like,
keep it the same way.
same energy,
Keep
Bobo.
it a buck 22. I don't know what the fuck that is.
Why does your own buck have change?
Yes, change. Keep it
It's a
six
buck.
pence and 10 shillings, everyone.
Why does your own have change? It's a buck 22.
Keep it.
Keep
Yeah, that's what
it,
I'm just
oh.
saying. Keep your change. Keep that change to yourself.
Yes,
Keep
keep the
it.
change to yourself.
Keep it.
Like, you
Yeah.
don't need to tell your parents everything.
Yeah. Don't touch the
After
dial,
this,
guys. Right back.
wow.
Let's talk about